Leg day, boys. Currently, shoulder still hurts a little bit when I do the pendulum squat. Just because I guess the weight is on my shoulder. So for leg day today, opting for the vertical leg press because there's no pressure on my shoulders at all. So great. And if you notice, I'm actually sitting on this pad here, and that's so my hips are elevated so I can go deeper at the bottom and get more range of motion out of this thing. So that's the first exercise. There it is. There was my last set. So there's quads and glutes there. Let's move on to hamstrings and glutes. And there it is. Got one more set of this. RDLs, really slow negative. And I'm actually doing it while standing on a platform so I can get even deeper. I'm not gonna go up from this weight because if I do, I might crank up my shoulder. That's why I'm actually using, normally on this, I would probably use like 200 pounds. Dropped it down to, what is this, 160, 165? But I'm using a super slow negative and maybe even a pause at the bottom on some reps just to try and get everything out of a lighter weight. All right, guys, so this next exercise is actually a little bit interesting because I don't actually have my leg extension and hamstring curl with me today. We actually sold it because we're gonna get a better one. So I don't have it here. It's actually supposed to come today. The new one, I will be doing videos on that baddie. You will be seeing that thing real soon because it is an absolute beauty. But I don't really have another exercise for quads other than another variation of a squat. But I picked up an exercise from Jeff Nippard now. I just want to say, if you are going to do this exercise, make sure you have really flexible knees and ankles because this, trust me, and it's very hard. So we're going to be wrapping a band around this post, and then we're gonna be on this pad, and then we're just gonna go back like this, and then using the band to help, we're gonna come up like that. It is very difficult. So if you are gonna try it, make sure you're very flexible and can do it properly because this thing, oh, this thing is brutal. Huge stretch on the quads though. Oh, that's gonna kill you. Oh, it's gonna murder your quads. Very difficult exercise, but if you can do it, it's very good. And then for the hamstrings here, we're gonna be doing we're gonna be doing Nordic ham curls. Reverse Nordics is kind of what the other exercise is called, for the quads anyway, because it's the other way around, I guess. But now we're gonna be doing Nordic ham curls because I don't have my leg curls, so I'm gonna be using this to help me on the way up, because if you haven't tried Nordic ham curls, they are so freaking difficult. So we're just gonna lock my feet in here, hold my hands out like that, and then go down and then up. And we don't have to go all the way up because at the top, there is no tension on the hamstrings anyway. It's a killer. That is killer. All right. Final exercise is going to be for the calves. So we're just doing calf raises on the belt squat. And I'm only going to be using the stretched part of the range of motion on here. So let's go. Alright, gonna do 5 sets of this, and then, I know it's leg day, but we're gonna get into something a little special. Yeah, we're doing lateral raises. You can never have big enough shoulders, unless you're the Mr. Olympia and you're injecting synthol possibly, but for me, if you're natural, not injecting synthol, you could always use bigger shoulders, so never hurts to do some laterals. And then, just a little more for the left side because the shoulder's a little bit smaller. Alright, probably do 4 sets of that. And that's going to complete the workout.